I've made some tea.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting tea in bed.
Old habits.
You can come in. You're not going to catch anything by coming near to me.
I see you're even sharing your bed with her now.
David, they're letters, that's all. You mean 1,000,000 times more to me than she ever did.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do.
I'll take them and put them in the bin then, shall I?
I can't let you do that.
If it happened so long in the past, so long ago, and if it all really meant so little, then I'll take them and I'll put them in the bin.
No, they're part of my life.
Until last week, I thought I was your life.
Morning. Hope I didn't wake you up.
No, I had to get up anyway. I've got a few calls to make about the damage to the restaurant site last night.
You could do without that kind of hassle.
Well, it won't happen again. Me and Max have got it well boxed up.
Like a coffee?
Please, yeah.
Shall I pour one for Corinne as well?
I wouldn't bother. She's long gone.
Oh?
She wanted to go and drop her stuff off at home before she went into work.
But you'll be keeping in touch, I presume?
Well, I wouldn't think so. It was only the one night.
I'm sorry if it was awkward for you, my being in the flat while Corinne was here.
Oh, you're all right. I said you were me mum.
You didn't?
No, I'm only joking. I told her you were my sister.
She seemed very young.
25's not that young.
I would have thought you were closer to my age than to Corinne's.
Why? How old are you?
Not old enough to be your mother. Do you treat all your women friends as casually as Corinne?
Do you know what's weird? That could have been my mother talking there.
Oh, I got that for you.
All right.
Bit belated, I'm afraid, but I didn't want to hand it you at the barbecue in front of your friend.
Says thank you on the front.
It's for helping me out.
That's no problem. Hey, I tell you what, the food at the barbecue the other day was brilliant.
Thanks, I enjoy cooking.
Do you? Well, you can do some cooking here if you like.
I might enjoy cooking, but I'm not going to be your housemaid.
All right. Well, it was a good cider, wasn't it? Right, I better get going.
I was just wondering, with you bringing friends back, whether we should set ourselves a few ground rules, you know. If you want me to stay in my room or something to give you more privacy.
Well, let's just take it as it comes, eh? And if you need me to duck out one evening, well, it's no problem.
Can't see that being likely.
Why not?
Well, I'm only here temporarily.
Don't you like it here?
It's fine, honestly.
Well, there you go. If you're staying, you might as well relax. And if that means bringing someone back sometime, well, I don't mind. As long as you don't make too much noise.
I can assure you that while I'm here, I won't be having any guests.
Look, I know it's a bit soon after your husband and all that, but you can't lock yourself away forever.
Oh, what do you expect me to do? Put a Lonely Hearts ad in the local paper?
Well, you could do worse. I mean, you're still quite fit, aren't you? For your age. Ta-da.
Thank you very much.
Right, you stay there with your juice while I get on with my Mrs. Motley.
Oh, hiya. Won't be long before he's been up to help you.
Yeah.
I was hoping to find you here.
All right. Anything in particular?
What's about old Michael?
I haven't seen him recently.
He's bogged down with his exams, his finals.
How's he getting on?
Well, to be honest, he's finding it difficult to concentrate.
I know the feeling. I stayed out the window for most of my exams, so I didn't get any.
No, but I think with old Michael, there's something playing on his mind.
Like what?
Little Josh.
What are you talking about?
It's not me. Michael's saying it. He's convinced Josh is his child.
And he said that, has he?
I've heard him, and he's very upset about it.
Ron is Josh's dad.
I can understand how you felt. Oh, Michael was a student, no money or anything. If I'd been in your position, I would have gone for Ron. And he was your only way of any security for you and the baby.
Getting desperate, aren't you? I mean, I thought you'd agreed to leave all this.
I just want to clear the air and stop the doubts and worries. It's not fair on Michael. Let's get the blood test done once and for all. For everyone's sake.
I've got a baby I love,
And I've got a fella who lives for me, and for his son. You won't take them away from me. I'm telling you, you won't. See you.
Hey, there's a jobs advert here. Sounds like your place.
Oh, right. That was quick.
Yeah, drivers and forklift operators.
See, I told you we were creating new jobs as well as having to lose some.
Yeah, only temporary contracts, though.
Well, that's getting more and more common these days.
It doesn't mean it's a good thing just because everybody's doing it.
Well, at least they're jobs. Listen, I'm going to have to go. I'm late already. Bye.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye.
All right.
Sorry, mate, we're not open yet.
Sorry to disturb you. My dad said to call in. Eddie Banksy is from the close.
Oh, right, Eddie. Oh, so you must be Carl then?
Yeah?
Oh, pleased to meet you, mate.
Yeah. He said he'd ask you to listen out for any jobs that might be going.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't heard anything.
All right, well, never mind. I'll just keep looking.
Hang on, though, you seen this in the local paper?
Anything in there?
Yeah, there's a few things. Depends what you're looking for. No, you take it. I'll finish with it.
So, I'll have a scan through. Nice one, thanks.
Good luck.
All right, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good, thanks. You?
Not bad. I don't know why you waste your money on those things.
Well, this? I like to keep up with the news.
Well, they're not really interested in telling people news, are they? They're more interested in selling newspapers. That's why they stuff them full of rape, sex, murder, child abuse. They're not really interested in the way those things affect people's lives.
Actually, I buy them for the sports pages.
Well, that's full of drugs and corruption these days, so where's all the good news?
All right. You all right? All right, how are you today?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't get much sleep last night.
Oh, aye. Neither did I. Me and Colin, up all night.
Look, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
No, I can't here. I need to talk to you about your gun.
Hey, Max, keep it down, will you? We're in public here. Late today.
I'm dreaming about it last night.
Aye, aye. Not getting kinky, are you?
Look, we need to talk.
Yeah, all right. Well, we will. Just cool it, eh?
Seriously, yes?
Yeah. Listen, I was thinking of taking you shopping later. We can talk then, can't we?
Shopping?
Yeah. Well, I need to get a few things, and we can go and have a look at a few suits for you.
Well, what's wrong with this?
Well, it'll be all right when it comes back in fashion.
Right, well, if I go shopping with you, then we can talk, yes?
Yeah, I promise. Defo. Cross me heart, hope to die. See you later, Max.
Is it for a special occasion?
No, they're for my mum.
Oh, well, let's have a look.
I can't really afford much. Is Mr. Crosby still mad about me babysitting for Patricia?
Oh, no, I shouldn't think so. He's a bit set in his old-fashioned ways, that's all.
So, how did your meeting go?
Well, we discussed the options and the workforce was against job cuts. So then we discussed your proposal of everyone taking a pay cut to save jobs.
And how was that received?
Bad news from your point of view.
Well, not my personal point of view. I'm only representing management.
Well, the people I'm representing, the management's workforce, thought that suggestion came pretty close to blackmail. So, unless there's a new offer put on the table, you've managed to provoke them into seriously considering industrial action.
They know that could lead to an even larger number of job losses?
They do.
And even possible total closure of the plant.
They were seriously unimpressed with the management's offer.
So, are there any alternatives being suggested?
That's up to you, not us. I've managed to calm them down, but they'll need their faith restoring in management after this.
Of course, I haven't got the power to make you any specific offers. I'll have to consult first. I'll get back to you as soon as I'm able. See if we can find a compromise.
Well, that's better, isn't it?
The trousers are a bit long, aren't they?
Well, don't worry, I know them in here. They'll soon sort that out.
Are you sure about this? Honest?
Max. You see, what I'm seeing here is not the old Max, the boring building surveyor. I'm seeing more of the Jonathan Ross image.
Really?
No, really. I'll pay them up.
Well, I was hoping to get it on expenses. I haven't even looked at the price tag yet.
Well, I've sorted out some discount with me mate, haven't I?
Oh, great. £475?
Yeah, well, it'll work out about $4.20 once you take the dizzy off. Now, come on, get the trousers off so we can turn them up.
I suppose I get a bigger discount for getting it with shorter legs.
Come on, get changed.
Look, about this gun business, I am a family man, you know.
Max, cool it, will you? Shopping's supposed to be a pleasurable experience. Now, just shut up and enjoy it.
seat. Would you like a coffee?
Thank you. Any news?
I've managed to talk management round some of the way. Milk?
Thank you.
I think it's worth considering.
Go ahead, shoot then.
Okay. Going back to our baseline offer, we took the top number of potential job losses as 30.
Or every one of us had to take a wages cut to pay for whoever got kept. My members were seriously against both those proposals. The word blackmail kept cropping up again.
I've managed to persuade management to lower the number of proposed job cuts.
But not by the full 30.
Some jobs have to go, period. Be realistic.
We know the company's got problems, but I don't think threatening mass job cuts is the right way to solve them, and my members certainly don't.
Have they suggested how many losses they would accept?
It's not up to them to come up with a number. You're the people with budgets to balance, unless you're just picking a figure out of the air.
I can get the number of job cuts to 25, 5 jobs saved.
I might be able to talk them round if we save 12.
Way over the top.
Oh, come on now. It's not just the costs on wages we're looking at here. We're talking about the long-term goodwill of the workforce, something this company has always enjoyed.
I appreciate that, and we're grateful for it. But we're also looking at the long-term survival of the company.
I'm being straight here. All the talk at our meeting was about an all-out strike, and none of us want that, do we? It's bad for the company's image, and it gets the shareholders on your back, doesn't it? None of us want all-round bad public relations now, do we?
If 5 jobs saved is too low, what would you suggest?
I'm not promising, but I might be able to swing 18 going and 12 staying.
Not possible.
10 would be harder to swing.
8, and you've got a deal.
And you can definitely deliver 8.
I think I can make management see your point of view, though it'll be a struggle.
And you appreciate I can't give you a binding agreement. I'll have to put it back to a meeting first.
Right, let's go to it then.
You've been gone a long time.
I've been out.
David, you smell like a brewery. You're not drunk, are you?
No. No, of course I'm not drunk. I'm having a chat with a few other chaps, at all.
You are drunk.
Well, if I am, I've got every cause to be, haven't I? I saw you this morning with your friends, the Jordache girl, giving her flowers.
Don't be ridiculous. Beth was buying flowers for her mother.
I suppose you were showing her all your letters as well from her other friend, Jane. Having a good laugh at my expense.
I was doing my job as a florist, selling flowers.
I suppose all this is out now. You'd be getting in touch with your friend Jane, won't you? See how she's doing. See if she's got a new friend.
I can't believe you're being this paranoid. I haven't seen her for over 40 years. Where are you going?
To do something I should have done 40 years ago. I've even got a picture of her on my bedside table. Where are the matches?
What for?
I'm going to burn the damn woman.
No, you are not going to burn anything of mine. Anything.
I thought I was your first love, that's all. That's why I'm like this. I thought I was your one and only.
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course you can.
I got these for you.
What? What are these for?
I don't know. Just 'cause you're my mum and... Well, you know.
Oh, thanks, love.
Look as if you're having a private think.
Just thinking back to when I was a little girl. My mum used to brush my hair 100 times every night.
You used to do that to me. I used to love it. You should think about having a different hairdo.
Oh, don't know. I've sort of got used to it the way it is.
Well, why not have a makeover?
Well, everything costs so much these days.
Yeah, well, you never treat yourself. You got to start thinking about yourself at some stage.
Well, I will one day.
Sinbad's mum got a flight tickets through for Australia.
Won't be long before we say goodbye to Sinbad. We'll miss him, won't we?
If he actually goes. Were you really thinking about your mum when I came in?
I was, why?
I don't know. I just thought you might have been thinking about Sinbad.
Well, I wasn't.
Well, you should be. Mum, you've really got to do something about him, you know.
Like what?
Well, tell him how much you want to be with him for a start. And don't tell me you haven't got any feelings for him, because it's obvious, Mum.
He'll have the chance of a lifetime over there. I can't stand in his way.
Not even if he wants you to?
Look, after this last year and your dad and everything Sinbad's done for us, I've got to let him go. If ever that comes out, I can't have Sinbad dragged down with me.
Well, don't you think you should at least talk to him and let him decide with you?
Well, I wish I could, but I don't want to be pushing him to stay. Anyway, I think he wants to go. Anyone would. What's he got to stay here for?
Mum, if you don't talk to him, he's going to be 10,000 miles away chatting up the first lady that comes along.
I have thought about it, honestly. And I really think, for his own sake, he's better off away from me.
You've been quiet?
I just still can't believe you've got a gun in your safe.
I told you not to worry about that side of things. You never have to get involved in any of that. It's just better that you know the realities before we start.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, whether it's a good idea me starting in the first place.
You've already started.
No, I mean, I don't think it's me, really, now. I'm not sure that restaurants are going to be my scene. And of course, with a baby on the way, it just seems it's the wrong time to go into something new like this. Patricia was right.
Well, it'd be a shame to lose you, but it's up to you. You want to pull out, you pull out.
No, I can do that, can I?
Well, you could, yeah. As long as you've got someone lined up to take over. You're in for 30 grand, remember?
I don't suppose you'd consider buying me out?
Well, I couldn't afford it. I've got all my money tied up in property at the moment, haven't I? Anyway, look, I better get off. Need to have a word with Sari.
Right, well, seems like I'm trapped then.
Well, it looks like you. Unless you can find someone to buy you out. Or you're prepared to lose the 30 grand.
Look, we're not going to get involved in anything violent, are we?
Of course not. It's like I told you before. It's just a tool of the trade. It's protection. For you, for me. Stop worrying.
I got a job. From out the paper, driving and a bit of labouring.
Ah, well done, lad. Made up for you. So when do you start?
Next week. I was dead lucky. They just had one lad cry off with a bust arm or something.
See what getting out of bed does? Being in the right place at the right time gets results, doesn't it? So what's the pay like?
They're still fixing the rate because it's a bit of a rush contract coming in, they said.
Is it full time?
Yeah, with some overtime as well, they reckon. It's only 4 weeks to start with, but they said there's bound to be more work after that.
Well, 4 weeks isn't long, is it? What's the job?
Sounds a doddle, just driving and transporting machinery and stuff. Hey, they were made up a bit in the army. They've got a few ex-service lads already.
Ah, well done, lad. Let's hope some good comes out of it for you and Sarah, eh? Maybe a job will go halfway to settling you two down with each other again.
Yeah, right. So have you ended up with anything to celebrate?
Well, I never got what I wanted, but I came close.
All right, babe, good day.
Not one of the most enjoyable. More negotiations with Eddie Banks.
That'll be not bad. We're still in one piece.
Oh, I survived.
Ah, but did Eddie?
Yeah, he came out of the day all right.
Managed to save all the jobs?
No, not all of them. We negotiated to save 8.
It's not many, is it?
Well, it's 8 more than would have been saved if I hadn't spent half the day persuading management to change their minds.
Yeah, but it's still loads of jobs going. It's going to make whole families suffer.
Well, that's not my fault. I'm employed to do a job. It doesn't mean I enjoy putting people out of work. I've just got to get the best deal I can for the company. I'm going to go and have a bath. Look, I'm sorry if I've been a bit tense this week. It's been a bit, well, you know.
I know. But if it's since week... Listen. I don't envy what you have to do, you know. It can't be a very nice feeling.
No, it's not.
Hey, hope you haven't cost me a good customer.
No. Eddie will be fine, honestly. He did well for his members.
Brings back memories, this place. I think my mum and dad would get a shock. Seeing it all boarded up. Don't think my mum would approve.
Even if it is all clean and tidy.
Expect to see it wrecked, did you?
Well, I suppose it did, yeah. I mean, you got enough people dossing here, haven't you?
It wouldn't make much sense, would it? If you don't show your home respect. And this is a holy place to us now.
No, it isn't, Terry. It's a detached house with windows boarded up. Anyway, where is everyone?
Out working or spreading the word.
All right. Do you remember? My old fella used to sit there. Come home every night, armful of union papers, straight on the phone, going on about some strike or other.
Do you miss your mum and dad?
I get by.
Haven't seen my old fella for ages.
Well, that's because you don't go down the Bookies or the Swan anymore, do you? Anyway, I thought God was your old fella now.
Have you just come round here to slag me off, have you?
I'm not slagging you. I just want to let you know how people out there in the real world are seeing you. I mean, they reckon you're getting like them nutters in the States.
What do you say to people about me?
I'll just laugh it off. Tell them it's a phase you're going through, a hobby.
I'm not going through a phase. I've got a new kind of life now, a good one.
Terry, why don't you just pack all this in, eh? Come on with me.
You should know by now, God wants us to live here and we'll only leave when the time is right.
Well, Terry, tell your mates, tell them that God might be the main man up in heaven, but down here it's me. And I want them out, preferably without any trouble. Look, when are you going to dump these wackos here and get back in the real world?
I'm fine as I am.
Look, I don't mind getting heavy with your mates, but I'm telling you now for your own sake, don't be around when the evicting starts, because I can't guarantee that it won't get unpleasant.
Barry, just tell me one thing. After all the bad stuff that's happened in my life, have you ever seen me so happy? Well, have you?
Only after 15 pints of lager.
If you tell me what's so wacko about being happy, then I'll walk out that door with you now.
Oh, what are all these for?
The Ruths to pack for Australia. Simba just dropped them off, said you wouldn't mind.
What, are they all Ruths?
No, some of them are Sinbad's. Said he's got to start packing sooner or later, even though he hasn't got much.
Oh, that's it then. It's definitely going.
Well, only if you let him.
And many apologies for the transmission problems in the second part of Brookside tonight. We hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment. The Journals of Beth Jordache is available as a Channel 4 book, and it costs £4.99.